Evening, good night to everyone viewing me now, depending on where you're viewing from. So I want to say happy and I hope you had a very nice time in the presence of today. Okay, last on our GRSS, which is our global relevant service segment, we're discussing a topic, phone etiquette, and today we are not yet done. Yeah, but today the topic is gonna be we are gonna be talking about the importance of reading. Importance of reading. You might say benefits or reason why people read, or the reason why we need to read. Yes. So the benefits of reading or importance of reading or the reason why we need to read as human being, as individual, as a persona, as a personality, why we need to read. Yes. So when I talk about reading, you may be reasoning which other. Yeah, we have a lot of books to read. We have instructional books. We have motivational books. We have inspirational books. So we have a lot. Yes, we have academic books. So we have a lot and lot of books to read. Yes, because when you want to talk about academic books, yes, just like a student, if you are a student, you need to read so that you can pass your tests and pass your exams. And apart from that, passing your tests or exams, just as an undergraduate, when you are reading, yes, you need to read to know your course. You know what you are studying. In case someone should stop you on the way and ask you, Alpha, what is your discipline? Or what is your discipline all about? What is your course all about? You can stand and make bold, as in you can be bold to tell the person, okay, this is what I'm studying, and this all you can I can explain to you about my department, about my courses. Oh yeah, you can explain. So you're not only reading books to pass tests, you're not only reading books to pass exams, it's also reading books to also, yes, develop yourself. Yes, you read books for development, to develop yourself, yeah, to develop yourself, not just reading. So there are some people, there are notice of some the lecturers or the teachers. If it's in the secondary, the teacher will say we have tests to is like in the university or college, yeah, secondary or high school is when it's test. Or the teacher will say the lecturer will ask, okay, he will tell them that we are going to have test so date, exam so day, or we are starting our test. Or so just imagine in that kind of situation that a lecturer will just walk into the class or faculty or your department and just say, tear a piece of paper, we want to write test on this. So just imagine someone that have not been reading. How would a person feel? You know the kind of psychological effects a person will, as in the way the person will have. They was but those that have been reading, because I was taught by, yes, my husband, because before I ended grades in colleges and university, and that book really helped my life. It really helped me through school, through my university days, because it really taught that whenever a lecturer finished teaching or lecturing, because they will tell you they don't teach, they lecture. Yeah, their work is to lecture. They don't teach. It's teachers that teaches. Yes, one. Yeah, not one. Most of them, most lecturers, they make bold to tell you that I am not a teacher. I'm a lecturer, so I'll lecture you. All those kind of things. So that book really changed me, really transformed my thinking about just reading books, just okay, reading to pass tests, reading to pass exams. It's also develops. You just imagine, okay, like I was sharing a story. Just imagine a lecturer walks into the department and tell you you are expecting to bring out your notes to take the notes or the lectures that is going to take place, and you are surprised to hear, take a piece of paper, we are going to write tests, impromptu test, because that's what we always call impromptu test. And how would you feel? Or just imagine that person did not read. The kind of thing you be, as in will be going on your head, what you're gonna be thinking, ah, God, what am I doing? So just imagine now you did not read and you went to be lectured, and your lecturer says, okay, take a piece of paper, we are about to write a test, impromptu test. If you did not read, you'll not be happy. But those that read, like what I was discussing about my pastor, my husband, yeah, about the book, he taught us in that book that whenever a lecturer finish teaching, whenever you are just taught a thing, for you to really understand it and also have it in your subconscious is for you to go and sit down after lecturing, after all the works, all the days hustling, bustling of the day. You return to your place, to your house, to your hostel, bath, eat, whatever you want to do, relax. Then the next thing is to open that book, whatever you learnt that day, begin to read it one after the other. And by that, it will sink into your memory. So just imagine students that have been doing like that. If the lecturer just say, yes, we are about to write test, they have no fear because they've been reading. They have no fear. They will just, their own will like, oh Lord, please, I just pray that, or I'm just imagining that it should say to what I read. So that's the benefit of, I'm not giving point, but I'm just explaining because I mean, someone might chat me up and say, are you sure? Because yes, I was bringing a story that says that some people, because I'm talking about the benefit of reading, someone might ask me, are you sure this reading that people have been reading, no, you are not, they've not seen result or is not seen in their day-to-day activity. My dear, reading books is good, is very essential, is very necessary, very important, and has a lot of advantage. Yes, it has a lot of advantages of reading. Okay, so number one, I'm going to bring today is one benefit of reading is improve concentration. Reading improves concentration. You know, there are some people that they can't focus. Like I can remember my video that phone etiquette skill. I make mention that I'm a teacher because I have pupils, especially because I'm handling the nursery. Yes, nursery for now. Yes, I can remember they have a child. The girl can be so, as in, I always tell her, don't be a distraction to yourself, because she can distract, it can distract others and also distract our own self. Yes, but this reading helps you to concentrate. That's the one benefit of reading, helps to improve concentration. Yes, because if you can't concentrate, you can't read. I'm telling you the truth. If you can't concentrate, you can't read. You might carry book. You might see people carry book and stay. Oh, they are still one page, still on one page. They have not concentrated. Yes, they don't have that concentration, that focus. Yes, but when you have that concentration, that's what we are saying now. That the benefit of reading, it improves concentration. Just imagine I'm carrying a book to read now. Yes, as I'm reading, I don't want, as in, external, even if there's external noise, what I want to do or what I want to gain is that I want to read deep in reading. I can make bold to tell the person, okay, this is what this page is talking about. Yes. So one benefit of reading is it improves concentration. Remember, focus is the bridge between effort and success, and reading strengthens every plank. Reading strengthens every plank. Focus, there are some people that they don't have focus. Yes, they don't have that to do anything. So what can help them to gain that concentration is reading. Yes, focusing. As you are reading, you are focusing. Just like when we have comprehension question, because I'm also teaching the secondary. When we do comprehension, yes, in English, yes, this day comprehension, the next day grammar, the next day phonics question. You read down the question because that's how we were taught. You read the question. If it's 10 question, you read from 1 to 10. After reading, you go back to the passage with the aim. Yes, with the focus of, okay, let me check all the answers. As you are reading, you are pointing out all the answers. Yes, from the question that you have read. But if you don't have that concentration, you don't have that focus. That's why, yes, you will not understand. You, if some, I can remember there's one of my student that time was, we will read from the beginning to the end. I will now ask one simple question. We will now ask him, just calm down, read the passage. After reading the passage, go and read the question, then come back to the passage. As you are reading the passage, try to look for the answers. Yes, let the question be in your mind, or even if it's not in your mind, as you are reading the passage, be checking the questions, bring it to, okay, this is what the passage is talking. Okay, this is what is okay. So where is the answer here? So it helps us. So reading helps to improve concentration. Yes, because focus is the bridge between effort and success, and reading strengthens every plank. Yes. Yeah. So now, in this world now, where everywhere, everything now is covered in 30 seconds doesn't come that easy to people. Yeah, I can remember, is it a proverb that says, it say you want to hide anything. Oh, Andrew Muzimo, say hi to you. Yes, I can remember a proverb that says, he said if they want to hide anything from an African man, they can hide it in a book. Because why that proverbs, and why that saying? Because they discovered that Africans don't read. For example, now if you go to, let us say, travel outside the country, please help me drop where you are chatting from, where you are viewing from. Andrew Mozimo, please, yes, drop where you are viewing from. Just drop message, yeah, comment on where you are viewing from. So they said if they want to hide anything from a black man, they hide it from, it's hidden. They will either put it in a book, because Africans don't read. But Shada, they were right, they were correct as at that time, because truly Africans at that time they were not reading, but not now. Because I can remember, even in movies, when you watch all these American movies, all these movies that they act, if you should go to their house, okay, like in a movie, you enter when they open their doors to enter the house. In a white man land, the first thing you will see is a library. Let me say America, all those countries you can mention that is not African country. The first thing you will see is what? A library. But when you will say Africans, the first thing you will see in African house is how do they call it? Oh, I've forgotten. I've forgotten where they I knew it, but I just forgot now. Where they keep drinks. Yes, you see a bar. Yes. When you enter that, yes, no, that was the allegory. That's what they used. That when you enter a white man's house, the first thing you see is his house. The first thing you see is a bar. Where you see bottle of wine, you see schnapp, you see what else? All those drink, mention them. Because you cannot hide who you are. Yeah, you might. No. Nobody can hide who they are. Yes. So that the white man people, it's not that they are faking it. They are like, oh, that's what, because of movie they now set it like that. It has been their life, it has been their culture to read. Yes, it has been their culture, it has been their lives, in their blood, their gene, in their genotype, they are this to read. But in the black man, that was not there before, but now we are inculcating. Yeah, it's more than now, as in I can remember how many years ago, but now blacks read. Yes, Africans read. So we are talking about the benefits of reading. Like number one, I said that it improves concentration. Yes. How does it improve concentration? Attention span is something one should develop as part of the skill development. This dynamic world that is full of distraction. The first thing, it helps to improve concentration, because attention span is something one should development process in this dynamic world. Serious, because it's full of distraction. Yes, this world right now is full of distraction. So what will help to improve that concentration, improve that attention span, is by reading. Yes, it's by reading. Yes. Yes, there are some people that love reading novels. Reading can range from novels to studying textbook, or it can even be reading by any kinds of document that may have ever arisen. Yes. So, we have different, like I mentioned, we have inspirational books, we have instructional books, we have motivational books, we have academic books, have different kinds of books. So it's good to read. At times, it's good to read to know what is happening in the country, to know what is happening in the states where you are, to know what is happening in the local government where you are, to know what is happening in the streets where you are. There are some people that if something should happen in the streets, they are less concerned. It's not good. At times, it's good for you to know, so that you know how you can build your life, how you can mold your life. Yes, it helps. It helps. So I was saying that reading differs. For some of us that are joining now, please just do me a favor by commenting where you are watching from. Please comment. I want to see more comments. Yes. So I said that reading improve concentration. Then I now said that attention span is something one should develop as a part of skill development process in this dynamic world that is full of distractions. Yes, because the world is full of distraction. Then I now make mention of there are books to read. There are books to read. At least if you are not reading, read something. Read something. Just know something. No, remember, there's an adage also that says that no knowledge is wasted. Knowledge is not wasted. Yes, there's no knowledge that is wasted. So it's good to gather knowledge, gather information, gather it anyhow you want to gather it. Because in that gathering, in you gathering it, is also developing our concentration span, our attention span. Sir, there are some people that they can't focus. They might be here, but they are distracted. In their minds are distracted. Their mind, they might be in a place, but their mind is not there. Their spirit is not there. It's only their body that is present there. So reading helps to improve that attention span, to improve that concentration. Okay, because yes, I was mentioning the kinds of books. It might be a novel, it might be textbook, it might be inspirational books, it might be instructional books, depending on your kinds, the kind of books you like to read. Yes, I'm bringing it that it's not good to just stay without reading. Yes, it's not good to just stay without reading any book. You're just there. Yeah, some people say, me, I don't always read. Though. It helps. I remember when I was marketing my husband's book, because he's also a pastor. I was marketing the book. Yes, the title is 10 things. We have several books that God has helped him to write. The first, okay, can I remember the first? Yes, the first was the one I was discussing. How to get the best grades in colleges and university. Yes, like I said some earlier that was the book that helped me to, although I've been reading, yes, but that book helped me to scale through. Yes, in my university days, because I met him when I finished secondary school. So the book, as I read the book, it was giving us formulas of being prepared, so that when it's time for tests, when it is time for exams, you'll not be like, oh, I have many topics to cover. So with that, it helps you to cover a lot of topics before it's time for tests. So the title is how to get the best grade in colleges and university. So I said that in that book, yes, what I was discussing earlier was that in that book, it taught us that it's not good to just go to class. After going to class, after the lecturers might have finished lecturing, you go back to the house without even opening it, even if for 5 minutes, to scan through. Yes, to scan through. We have different ways of reading. Yes, you have skimming, we have scanning. How many? I've forgotten. Yes, there's skimming. Yes, there's scanning. You just scan through. Like, okay, this is the topic. Okay, just okay. What's the heading? The subtopic. Okay, this is what it taught. Okay, what did you scan through? You scan through. You have skimming. You're just looking at. So the book said that according to the book that I read, that's how to get the best grade in colleges and university, authored by Josiah Oladipo David. Yes, he taught us in that book that whenever you finish lecturing, you finish receiving lecture. As you get back to the house or to your hostel, for so many people are living in the old rented house close to the school. The first thing, or let me not say the first thing, after you might have refreshed yourself, bed, eat, don't go to bed without opening that page that you have read, and that page that you have received lectures. Don't forget to open that page, open the book and begin to read. Yes. And I tried it and it really helped me, because I can remember there's one time, yes, I can remember that time that I said that if the lecturer is teaching, so I had that gift. I will call it a gift, yes. Some people might call it grace, but it's a gift. I had that gift that as a lecturer is teaching, yes, because it's as if my eyes is open to the questions is going to set during test. Yes, it happens to me even right from secondary school. Even when I was in secondary school, I'll be telling my friends that, oh yeah, read this topic, oh, read this thing, oh, it will appear. Some will even tell me, how did you know the thing will appear? How did you know the thing will appear? And surprisingly and luckily, the thing will appear. And me that I've told them, I will take it serious. It's them that they said, yes, I can remember the thing happened like it occurred for more than, because from my JSS2 to, because it was a different school, to my SS3. So those that knew me at times, they will come to me and now say, how far now, which question will appear for those one. But those one that did not know me, they just saw me as new friend. 'Cause at times every session, like the class, except when we were in SS2, because our school was not like all those school that right from SS1, they have it how will I call it, like arranged commercial art this thing. Our own was not like that. It was after our down differentiated us, those for science, those for art, those for commercial. But before that time, there were people that knew me that they would ask me, Alpha, do you know the next question? Do you know the question? Or do you know the topic the man is going to bring, the teacher is going to bring the this thing, like in this CRS, in history, in chemistry, in physics. So it became part and parcel of me, cause and it got to a point. Yes, I want to discuss something. It got to a point that after, yes, when I entered the university, because of at times I need to go to the help out in some things, so that at least when I'm coming back the next week, or yes, I will bring like some goodies to the school, so that hunger will not finish us. So it got to a time that before I will come to school, I have missed some lectures. So I now told him, because yes, he was my academic mentor, as at that time we were just friends. Yeah, we were just like one small girl before him. So like I now discussed with him, because seeing that title of the book, that title of book that he wrote, I now discussed with him that before. I can remember that I used to tell people that when it's time for test, time for exams, I used to tell people that this question, oh yeah, let us read it too. Let us read it, my friends. Oh yeah, let's read this thing. Or I will tell them, have you read it? Have you read this one? Oh yeah, read this one. You will see the question. This question will appear. Because I always talk with all, that kind of boldness, that kind of temerity, that kind of audacity, as if I was with a teacher, or as if the teacher has whispered to me that this is the question that is going to appear. All those ones. Let me just say it was the presence of the Holy Spirit, and also, yeah, people call it body tell. People call it strong. How they some people call it um how did they some people, yes, but me, I could say it is the Holy Spirit. Yes, because he say he will send us a comforter, he will teach us, he will direct us. So that has been my prayer, that has been my imagination, my desire. So someone will now ask me, how, yes, one, I can remember one asked me, how did you know that this question will appear? How did you know this question will appear? How did why did the person ask me? It was after the exams that you now saw the question. So she was like, how did I know? How did you know that this question will appear? You in class, in school, you have the intelligent people. They are rank. You know where you are. Yes. So you have the intelligent, we have the most intelligent, then we have the average, then we have the people that are, oh God, anyhow, as far as I'm going to pass, I'm not going to fail. Oh, praises to God. So one make bold to ask me that, how do I always know Now this is the question that the teacher will set. And it was so funny. Me, I was like, did I have any answer? Yeah, I didn't really have any answer to it. Okay, I just said, I just feel that, as in, this is how I responded to the person, because I just told the person that I just have that. Yes, so yes, like I was saying, some call it Holy Spirit, which is that's the believer. Some call it instinct. You say, that person have strong instinct, has good instinct. Yeah. So we were calling it, my instinct tells me that this thing will happen. Yeah. So the person make bold to ask me that question. Then it got to a point that there was a deviation. Yes, there was a deviation. So we're like wondering what is the challenge now. So when I met him, that, sir, see what is happening. Oh, I can remember that before, that if I should tell you that this is the question that will, even as lecturer is teaching, I'll be seeing the question, like I'll be knowing that this is the question he will set as if I am the one lecturing. So he now told me that because it's been long, as in I don't have that consistency of going to class, and which was not a lie, as if he knew. Yes, that consistency, because at times if I should go, me that used to go to class early, at least early, I will go to class, sit down before the lecturers will come, or will come and sit down and be waiting for the lecturer. Before it got to a time that I'll be the one to go late, because before I would just transit from where I was, yes, where our family house was, to the school. Then I need to go and drop my things in school. In my, let me say, in the house. Yes, I need to drop my things in the house before I now move to school. So it really acted out. Then it began again. Because I was like wondering, why is it that before, if lecturer is teaching, I will, or lecturing, I will, as in, my eyes will not be open to the questions that is going to ask or during test or exams. So he now told me, and that is that connection that is no more. Yes, that concentration. Yes, because it was true. Me going to class, sitting down, and as the man is teaching or the woman is teaching, I'm seeing the question, So, but when I now knew that, okay, that was the challenge, it came back, because I now had to reschedule myself. Okay, this is the period I will be coming back. Okay, so instead of me coming back on Monday morning, I should be coming back on Sunday after service. Yes, because I always travel on Friday to go to the house, because the house was not far from school. Yes, it was not really far, but it was a little bit far. So I need to, like, there's some, when you go, you know that you are coming back with some cash. Not that you stay in school. If you say call this person now, they will give you story. But when you are in the house, there's no story. You see whatever is happening before your very eyes. So at that point in time, I had to do some curtailing, and it began. Yes, and I saw difference. There was a very big difference. Honey, 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 the phone now. Okay, welcome back. Sorry, yeah, I went to get something. Yeah. Okay, so I was saying, please, if you are joining for the first time, please just comment where you are watching from. Then please comment where you're watching from. Yeah. So we're talking on the title. Benefit of reading. Benefit of reading. So if you have also other benefits, you can also drop in the comment section. Yes, you can add to it. what are the benefits of reading that you know? Because I was talking on, our topic today is benefits. The benefit of reading. You can say the importance of reading. So if you have any benefits, yeah. Because number one, I said it improves our concentration. Yeah, benefit of reading, it improves our concentration. Please, I'm coming. Trying to say this. Yes. So I was explaining, I don't know, okay, for us, some of us that are viewing right now, I was making mention of reading improves our concentration. Yes, because we live in a world that is distracted. There's a lot of distraction here and there. And if you don't have that concentration, if you don't have that, like there's a book called The Power of Focus, if you don't have that skill, as in Otigbario, as in nothing. So it helps. So I said number one that reading helps, yes, to improve our concentration. Yeah, it helps to improve our concentration. Yes, because the world, we are just everywhere, there's distraction everywhere. So I was just saying there are some people that they might be saying, which kind of book should I read? Yeah, it depends on your area, your career. Yes, what kind of book are you? Yes, what kind of book are you? What kind of career the career you are pursuing, or the career you are. Yes, so you read books in line, that is in line to your. You are good to Auntie Shane, sorry. What happened? Go let Auntie Shane help you out. Okay, so the books you need to read is to develop you, your career, your academic. Yes, because I was saying instructional books, we have inspirational books, we have motivational books, and there are different kinds of books. Okay, we have books, yes, marriage books, we have relationship books. Yes, we have articles, we have newspapers to read, we have research papers, we have blogs, and you have even registered documents. So all this reading gradually enhancing the ability to concentrate and increases attention span over time. Yes, if you're a type that don't like reading, oh, I cannot read, just try it with a small book. Okay, let me just bring an example of a small book so that there are some people that to read. Please, I'm coming. Okay, so sorry for the network is so bad. Yeah. So we're talking on, for some people that they might say I don't like reading, or I love reading, but to read big books, big books is always little books. That I was showing, yes, I was about showing examples of books you can be reading. You cannot, you might leave it as instead of starting from, because one of the ways to get discouraged if you are just about to start to read, avoid voluminous books that they are much. Yes, so you can grab this kind of simple book. Yes, like this one is 10 things every lady should not tell a man, help for men. Yeah, this one is written by my husband. So 10 things. So this is the book. So it's very easy for you to finish this kind of book in less than how many hours. In less than how many hours you just finish the book. Yes, it's very easy to finish this kind of book if you are just starting. Sorry for the listen. So yes, sorry for the listen. So yes, so as I was saying, so there are many books, many books, many books for you to read. Yes, many books for you to read, not voluminous. They are just simple book that you can finish in, let me say, voluminous. They are just simple book that you can finish in, let me say, might be 3 hours, might be 4 hours, depending on your um um depending on either you're a fast reader. So as I was saying, so you can start with this kind of book. You can start with this kind of book. Yes, it's very, very easy to read. Yes, very, very easy to read. So the second thing I must say is that the second benefit of reading is that enhance memory. Yes, reading enhance memory. Yes, reading enhance your memory. Every page you turn is a memory you earn. So every page of the book you turn, so for example now you are turning to this page. Okay, this is the first page. What are you seeing? This is what you've seen. If you open to the next page, you still be thinking of what you saw before the next page. Yes, so that's what we are saying. It enhances our memory. So every page you turn is a memory. Yeah, every page you turn, yeah, is a memory. Yes. Okay. Hi, yeah, hi, how you doing? Comment where you're being from. Okay, so like I was saying, say every page you turn, every page as you are opening to this page, this is your memory. If you open to this other page, yes, yeah, you remember what you saw here. You are going to remember what you saw here. Okay, so let's continue. So I was saying that if you are reading, if you are like, oh, I'm not a reading type, start with a small book. Yes, start with a small book. Don't try, except you're a fast reader. There are some people that will advise you if you are just starting or you don't want to be discouraged. Yes, you like, if this teaching has really changed your mind and you really want to start reading because of you want your you want self-development, because also we are coming to that. I've just given 2 points. So reading helps in our development, self-development. So if you are just starting, make sure go to a supermarket and start with the book that is not voluminous for you, that you can finish in, let me say, in a day, depending on your reading skill, whether fast or medium or slow. Yes, so these are like, so this one is what to do when he says it's over, how to win him back or let go with ease. So that's still written by my husband, Prophet Oladipo. Yes, Oladipo David. So we also have books too. Okay, just imagine this kind of book. 20 things every parent, teachers, and school authority needs to know. Sorry, before it's too late. Needs to know before it's too late. So just imagine a parent that is reading this kind of book. A parent that is reading this kind of book, you will know what to do to your child. So he's developing you as a child. We are good. See what I do. So he's going to develop you as a parent for you to help develop the child that God has given through you. Yes. Please help me comment where you are watching from. Let me comment where you are watching from. Comment where you are watching from. Okay. Okay. I'll go to what should I say? He's in the office. Yeah. Okay, someone said, wow, it's good to read. Yeah, it's really, really good to read. It's very, very necessary to read. Yes, reading is very, very good. Okay, someone, thank you for the likes, for the love. Yeah, reading is very, very necessary. Yes, please, if you are joining us for the first time, help me comment where you are watching from. Comment where you are watching from. Yeah, help me comment, like, please. Let us see your like if you really love what I'm doing here. Yeah, comment where you are watching from. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to go to the. Okay, so let me go to the second benefit of reading. Yes, I said reading enhance memory. Yes, reading enhance memory. So every page you turn is a memory you earn. I said it first that as you're opening the page and pages of the book, as you're opening as you open to the next page, you're remembering what you read, eh? What you read before in the previous page. So it helps enhance our what? So scientific science, yes, even in science, so scientifically, it triggers a memory center in the brain. So reading triggers the memory center in the brain. So as you are reading, your brain is also reading, is also develop, is helping your brain to understand and also retain what you have read. Yeah. So you know when learners get involved in reading process, they retain characters now. Just like when you are reading about, okay, just if you are reading written and read like all those Shakespeare's things fall apart. So as you are reading, you are like remembering the characters, the plot, the concept, all the facts. Yes, you will, some people will make bold to say this is what this person. I can remember in school when you be talking about, oh yes, that's true. Okay, yes, that's true. Ladikwa JD TV, thank you for commenting. Yes. Shen TV said hi, hi. Wow, it's good to read. Yes, so it's good to read. Thank you for your support. Please continue to comment so that others can see. Okay, so as I was saying, that reading enhances our memory. Reading enhances our memory. So when you are reading, your memory, it helps to retain things. If you are someone that used to forget things in a hurry, reading helps. Yes, it helps a lot. It helps a lot. So we are going to number 3 because we'll soon come to an end. So number 3 is stress management. Reading helps to manage stress. Yes, very, very important. Reading helps to manage stress. A good book, a good book is a perfect refuge for a restless mind. At times you just feel it. Just imagine you are coming back from somewhere, you are stressed, and you are like, I don't feel sleepy. The best thing you need to do, just grab a book. It has happened to me several times. You are going, you are coming back, or you are like stressful, you don't know what to do, you want to lie down, sleep is not coming. The next thing that you should do is to grab a book and start reading. Even if just carry the book and just, I want to read, you might be, as in, you'll be surprised. At that point you begin to sleep. Serious, yes, at that point in time sleep will come. Yes, because e manage stress. So reading manage what? Stress. When you read, yes, a good book is a perfect refuge for a restless mind. If your mind is restless, you're thinking this, that, what do you need to do? It helps people to relax and rejuvenate. It helps people to relax. This reading helps readers to significantly lower their stress. So reading helps readers to significantly lower their stress levels. So it helps the reader to relax and rejuvenate. So instead of you're still being stressful, you're just thinking of what, just carry a book, just I don't know how, just keep everything aside, carry a book. Can be a novel for some of us that like reading novels. Like me, I like reading inspirational books, instructional books. So as you are reading, there are lots that you learn from there, a lot and a lot. Yes, a lot and a lot. Yeah. And also, I've mentioned how many now? I've mentioned one, two, three. Yes, I mentioned three. I mentioned that reading improves our concentration. Yes, reading improves our concentration. Reading improves our concentration. Reading, number two, I said that reading enhance our memory. It helps our memory. So reading helps our memory. So what else did I say? I said reading also, yes. You can remind me who is following me, who is following the topic, and who is following the point, the benefit of reading. Reading is stress management. Eh? It helps to manage our stress. Importance of reading. It helps to manage our stress. Yes. So reading is stress management. Okay. Someone say we are following. Please keep on following. God bless you for following. Okay. Okay. So we are going to the next point. I don't know, should I bring this on? Yeah, okay. So let me go to this next point. Imagination and creativity. Yes, reading helps us to imagine and it helps us to create. As you are reading, just imagine you are reading someone's book. What is happening now? As you are reading someone's book, yeah, there are some things, just like, readings are, when you read, you are seeing a picture. It helps you to imagine and it helps you to create. God is our creator. We are co-creators. Yes. So it helps us to create. So just imagine you are reading a book. So a wise man says, books are wings for those who dream beyond the ordinary. So books are books for those who dream beyond the ordinary. That's why I don't know. I seems people that don't have dreams. Yes, it's people that I might say that don't really have dreams. Those are the people that will tell you I don't like reading. But for people that have dreams, they're not. When you hear about dreams is not what you see when you sleep. Yes, dream is what makes you not to sleep on time because you want to achieve something. Dream is not what you sleep when you sleep when you see when you sleep. Dream is what will not make you sleep early. Just imagine you have a project to finish. Okay, let me just deviate to student life. You have a project to finish. You have a project to clinch, or yes, to like, so that you can submit to the HOD. So after that, is to defend. It will not make you sleep. It will make you restless. Yes, it will make you restless. You want to finish the project so that you submit early to the HOD, so that in case of any correction that is going to be made, it will be made, and you can go and correct it and come back before the deadline. They give deadline when you have to submit your project work. So that is a dream. So at that point in time, the person is pursuing his or her academic dreams. So dream is not what you see when you sleep. Dream is what will not make you sleep on time, except you clinch it, except you achieve it. So that's my own definition of dream. Dream is not what you just sleep and now see, oh, I was dreaming about this. No, it's what will not make you to sleep on time until you achieve it. Yes, it's what will not make you to sleep on time until you achieve it. So the fourth point I'm talking about, I said that imagination and creativity, that's reading of books helps in our imagination and our creativity. It makes you to imagine. Yes, imagine. It makes you to create. So, according to a wise man says, books are wings for those who dream beyond the ordinary. So, I was explaining the dream. Because this one not say, is it what I see when I'm sleeping? No. Dream is not what you see when you are sleeping. Dream is what will not make you to sleep on time. Okay. So, please, any question? Yeah. Okay, so I want to ask a question now. Since you don't have a question, let me ask somebody a question. What is your best book that you've read? What is the best book you have ever read? What is the best book you have ever read? Someone should help me answer. What is that book? One book that you have read? Let me just say in your childhood days, yes, childhood life. What is that book that you have read that you're like, wow, this book, I love it. I love this book. I'm still waiting for someone's answer. Yes, I'm waiting. Yes. Thank you for the love. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, so what is that book? Yeah, before we end the live stream, someone should tell me the book that you really, that book that you really, yeah, the book that you really like, or you love when, tell me that book that you, yeah, I'm waiting for someone's comment. Oh. Yeah, so please tell me that book that you have read, that you can't forget in a hurry. Please, I'm waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting. Yeah. I want to see your answer. Try help me with Papa. Okay. Yes, someone should tell me now. Let's interact now. It's time to interact. It's time to interact. Power bank on the under the decoder. Yeah, so I'm asking a question. I say, which book have you ever loved? Okay, that you have read and you were like, wow, this book have really transformed me. I really love this book. So someone comment. I want to see your comment. Yeah. With this. Michelle, are you talking to me? And Michelle, are you talking to me? Okay. Is someone I'm waiting? I'm waiting to see. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. Yeah, so I'm asking a question, viewers. I'm asking because I'm talking about the benefits. Still talking about the benefits of reading. So I'm asking a question: which book have you ever read? Like, yes, that you know that this book really touched you. Just let me see your comments. Yeah, comments. Let me see your comments in the comment section. Yes, write it in the comment section. Which book have you read that it has transformed your life? As in, you know that this book, wow, it seems, yes, we're late to read this book, and in the reading, you saw transformation. So let's know to know whether this reading of book is good or not. Yeah, I'm trying to set this power bank off. Why is this thing doing that? So please let me see your comments, please. Let me see your comments. Books that you have read that you have really seen change in your life. Okay. So I was trying to set this light. Sorry. So please comment. For those of us that we are just joining, let me see your comments. Yes. Books that you have read that you have really been, yeah, you really seen changes in your life. And also, you know, there are different kinds of books. Yeah, there are different kinds of books. You have different kinds of book. Yeah. So which book have you read? I want to see someone's comment. Which book have you read? Eh? That you have seen changes, or the book really blessed your life. Okay, so while waiting for the answer, or while waiting for your comments, okay, let me just say something. Like how many of us have read um Where You Act the Way You Do by Tim? I mean, yeah, Tim. Is it Tim Lahaye? Yes, by Tim Lahaye. How many of us have read that book? Why You Act the Way You Do? That book is very good. If you have not read it, I'm recommending it. Yes, I'm recommending it for you. You need to read it. The book talks about temperament. There are some temperament that if I should mention, there are some people that don't really know it. It talks about temperament, your temperament. We have four main kinds of temperament. We have the choleric, we have the melancholy, we have the sanguine, and we have the phlegmatic. And each human being have that four. Yes, but two are very dominant. Is it? Yeah. While the other ones are recessive. Two very dominant. Everybody have that four temperament, but two is always more obvious. For example, now in that two, John, what did you do? Bring the phone. So as I was saying, so we have four kinds of temperament. Number one, I said choleric. Number two, melancholy. Sean, carry sit and sit down. That place is dangerous. Carry sit and sit down. Number two, melancholy. Number three, sanguine. And number four, phlegmatic. Yes. So, and I make mention that every human being have that four, but two is dominant and two is recessive. Yes, yes, recessive in human being. So, like we have human being that are chlomel. When you hear chlomel, meaning the choleric is much. Let me say the choleric should be that 60%. Will I say 60%? Yes, the choleric should be that 60%. Will I say 60 or 50%? Then the melancholy 30%, that's 80. Then the phlegmatic or the and sanguine like 10%, 10%, that's 100%. Then in some human being we have the phlegmatic. Okay, no, let me finish from with the choleric. You have the I mentioned choleric and melancholy. So in some human we have the choleric So you call that person close sound. Why? Because the choleric and the this thing and the sanguine is very obvious, very pronounced, very conspicuous. But the other two temperaments are just hidden, recessive. Just like when you hear recessive gene, all those things. So someone go and read that book. If you have not read, go and read the book, so that on our next live we'll talk about it. You tell me what you read. Okay, so thank you for your likes. Thank you for your comments. Please do well to subscribe. Yes, do well to subscribe to my channel, Kendara Oluwa TV. Yes, subscribe to our channel, Kendara Oluwa TV. Thank you. Bye for now.